Hello everyone and welcome back to Kotor, the Sith Lords. Kotor 2 to be specific. We were going to go to we're going to go back to Dantooine to meet all the assembled Jedi. But that is a thing that is happening now. Go there and plan out what our next plan of attack is against the Sith. Alright. Oh, there we are. Did I have? Oh yeah, I had like the Force Mastery. That's not good enough. Oh yeah, and I put Viridian on my. Because that's pretty cool. I have something different then. What other colors do I have? I guess I could be like that and give him silver. Hold on, that's on my. This is where you go. To do that shit. Workbench. Let's just see. How do I know which one's which? Well, I'm guessing this one is this because you got the Onasi blasters. Oh. I can only imagine. Orange. Oh, silver. Congratulations, you upgraded. To a more unique color. Let's go. And HK-47. Our team to crush the universe.
Just say the word.
Yeah, look at that. White lightsaber. Now you have +3 con, that's fantastic. 9 dexterity, sick. Attributes, what can you get? Get more dexterity, that's what you can get. We do these two, I guess. Ooh, what can we give you? Give you Master 2 up firing? Does that do anything with damage or just 2 hits? What's this do? Q1 bar subtracts 10% of any damage over 20 points suffered. That's pretty good. Okay. So this gives 1 extra vitality point every level. This gives plus 10% to any damage over 20 points. And this is another point of vitality. You want that then. You want to be able to survive for a little bit. Force channel? Maybe not. Okay, we have some things here. You have destroyed droid, that's not going to be super useful. Master heal. Definitely force wave. Could be good. What are you to have? I mean, you don't have a lot of things in force points, so like force powers isn't going to be your special thing. It's better. I mean, you could do this. Be just better for you. Fusion and one in each. I mean, that could give you plus 10, right? Add this. Plus 10. Yeah, you're getting that because that's how that works. Don't get any bonus defense, but them's how that be. Okay. Right, and then you minus 2 plus 5. 30. Next, I want. Plus 6. What did that give? Right, gives against physical shit. No, I think I'll actually, yeah, I'll keep that one. plasma throwers, which are pretty fucking good. Going with that. This beefy gun, yep. This is what we're going with. Viridian green. Let's go. Where the fuck is my... Where's the... Faster speed. Right, they will be in the enclave. Pick one, just like one direction, I guess. Walk in that direction. Need to get to the enclave. Gotta be like, has Kinraths respawned? But I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. And no, they have not. Or I was thinking also like if they have spawned some more. What you can do is you can bring Mandalore with you. Oh, I can actually show you that. Just yes,
something you need.
That's some extra thing. I've never seen him in blue ever. Is this even a possibility? Like what the fuck? He's always been in red. You've never been able to get him up there. I've never fucking got him here. I think he's bugged. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. It looks weird. It looks like his model isn't even almost supposed to be like that. It starts it fucking gray and now he's blue for some reason. Or bluish. Makes no sense. Weird. That this also doesn't matter because I don't really have anything set to him, but oh yeah, sure, good. Go with. You want to give him to? No. Add. Okay, sure.
Can I help you?
Bunch of Mandalorians doing on that way.
Just trying to make a living. At least there's still people in the galaxy who know our value. It's not glamorous work, but a man has to eat, right?
You could join Mandalore. You can join the Mandalorians on Doxon.
I've heard the rumors too. There's no way I'm gonna fight for some upstart warrior who styles himself as Mandalore. We didn't pick a new Mandalore when the last one was killed, and maybe we're better off without one.
Yeah. Need to talk to him with them.
Look who's walked into our camp, boys. Mandalore himself has come to visit us.
I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Doxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind.
We'll see about that.
Oh, okay, well, I don't care if you're in combat, Mandalore, because I can literally kill this guy without you having to lift a finger.
Initiated.
Boosh.
No, Mandalore. We will follow you. Good. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood today. Gather your clan and return to Doxon. You have seen the last of your mercenary days. Yes, Mandalore.
Well done. That was easy. The breather mask. Let's fucking do that again. Here we go. Got our actual team. So far. Ugh. Just sprint through all these fields. There's nothing here. And look, these shitheads are still here. Oh, look at that. It's somewhat whole. again. Who decided, like, I guess the people who live here decided to rebuild it. Take away my speed. You. Played Kotor 1, you'll recognize this area. Or you were in here. We were also outside of Dantooine, which looks both similar and different at the same time. As in one, for example, you couldn't walk into that settlement house. There were some areas that what's it called? That you could go to that you can't go to now. Stuff like that. Okay. Yes, there's. Well, it came from that direction, so that's probably not. Oh, here's a corpse with something in it, actually. Oh my god. Components? 43 of them. Can I talk to these guys?
Something up?
No, I guess I can. They just...
Query, is there someone...
It has been some time.
Don't let them stand it. Okay, yeah, the game was just gonna be weird until I clicked. Maybe it was because they were standing away.
The years have not been kind to us both, it seems. But perhaps now they will see the truth at last.
Alright, game. Be weird.
It is not as it was.
But perhaps that is for the best.
I still have that mask.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us. And I imagine you have many questions.
That's the wrong person.
Perhaps you've come for revenge.
That's the wrong person who was supposed to have that voice. Man, this game decides to be a bit weird. Cast me out.
We cast you out of the Order because you followed Revan to war. There was no other reason.
No, there was another. You had become different somehow, changed. The war had changed you.
You were no longer a Jedi, but we could not tell you why. Some explanations mean nothing unless the one who suffers comes to the answer on their own. What had happened to you was punishment enough, and the Jedi do not kill their prisoners.
And if you had stayed, you would have changed us, and that we could not allow.
Changed you? What do you mean?
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
What about them?
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
They follow you, without question, without hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader, but that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
You say I'm controlling them?
It is not an easy thing to explain. Surely you are familiar with force bonds. It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours.
How did this happen?
We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
What do you mean?
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
But that makes no sense. I can feel the Force again.
Yes, you can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force and the death of the Jedi.
I'm stronger than I ever was.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
But what's worse,
because I gained
is that
experience
bonding you
points.
have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger, and the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all.
The threat?
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain. You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
Okay, so I'm trying to gauge here because you have obviously option number 2, that's the clear good one. Then you have this one, which could be neutral. This could be seen as a bit aggressive, but you also not. This one is immediately aggressive. No, wait a minute. I will submit to this punishment. When we've done, accept it. Oh, yeah. I don't believe you can, because at this point, depending on what I think it is, depending on what alignment you currently are, is you know, is how is this what determines how this works. I mean, also, wait, did I say? No, I didn't really say, but all right.
Do not be afraid.
I guess whatever choice you choose, it doesn't matter.
Must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Stasis beat? That's impossible. I have too much fucking bonus points. Get whooshed.
Step away from him.
What?
Step away. He has brought truth, and you condemn it? The arrogance. You will not harm him. You will not harm him ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as he did.
We sought to lure the Sith out, and now they have come to us.
As you would pass judgment on him, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force.
See it through the eyes of the Exile. How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one.
And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live.
But I see what happened now.
It is because you were afraid.
It is done. He is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
Alright. You have gained new... here we go, yeah. So you have gained a new light sight, force power, force alignment. So, here's the dealio. I mean, that was the thing for force drain. This master is dead, drain of life, yeah. So, what was it? Drain life, that was what it's called. Yeah, so when you are either full full good or full evil, you will gain a different power, or you will gain a power that is next to that. So for good side, you will get force alignment, which seemingly it buffs the shit out of you. Hold on, let me check here. Where the fuck is it? There it is. His power allows the Jedi to use the light side of the Force to enhance the Jedi's powers. The best of the Jedi's speed, armor, and valor powers are instantly activated at a reduced cost. This power is useful to quickly become ready for difficult battles. Right, so armor, speed, and valor. It uses all of these at once. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 4 seconds. So yeah, all of them. Yeah, so the good power buffs you, which fucking Jesus does not necessarily matter or necessary for me, but that's what it does. And okay, can I really? No, sure. I'll just smash it open. Get whatever I can out of it. Cool. The dark side power you get, I believe, is called Force Crush. It does a hell of a lot of damage to an enemy. It's almost like the last one of it wouldn't, so they would be killed. Or like no, I don't. Just comparing it to that is not even what you can do. It does like stupid amounts of damage. Where's Kreia?
The handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you.
Kreia didn't do that.
Of course she didn't. It's a lie. Another lie. The only thing that matters is the handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes.
You're going to Telos?
Yes. The handmaiden knows who she is now. She'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith. Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that. Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now.
It just, well, funny sentence, but sure. Sith are planning to attack Telos, everything will be decided there.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
Also, I forget what... Oh wow, they took off my mask. I forget what the reasoning is and whatnot, because obviously, if you're playing as a woman, handmaiden doesn't actually join you, so I'm not sure. Well, I don't remember what they say and whatnot for that situation, but I fear I've been influencing you all without realizing it.
I do not understand what you mean.
Do you ever wonder why you're with me?
I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice. And if there is an ending between us where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will.
Oh. But what if the Force is just controlling all this?
I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy?
That I form connections through the Force, and that is why others follow me to death.
Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you are a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone. But I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile.
You know your master and I will fight soon, Telos.
He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me.
He can try. If I do not stop him, then Telos will be destroyed.
I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me.
Why?
I want to look upon you, where no one else can see. Where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I wish to see what the handmaiden sees when she looks at you. That causes her heart to race, and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me.
Now this dialogue is also doesn't work either, because if you talk to Handmaiden first after Visas joins, you can finish her like questline thing. However, this did not happen here, and she only like talks, and she's just bound to hate me, and so this dialogue doesn't make sense because she hasn't forgotten her, you know, her heritage shit, because that's not what I managed to do, so that doesn't make sense. But the game, I don't know if this is the game being weird, or if it's just another thing of the game being not actually complete, because there's a bunch of things that are missing from it, because it was not able to be done in time before release. So you know, it's not solely as our eyes make it out to be. You know this.
From the moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life. And I wanted you to be here with me for as long as you will let me love you. Stay. And I want you to see what I see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I am drawn to you.
I cannot stay.
I know, and yet it was something that had to be spoken, if nothing but to hear the echo.